everyone, this is Ashley Jamerson coming to you from my new office. I absolutely love it. If you were following me on Instagram, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, I was posting just different colors that I was considering, and I landed on this beautiful muted yellow mustardy color that is called Trinket from Sherwin-Williams, and I absolutely love it. I honestly was terrified when I thought about it. My husband already bought the paint, and then I was terrified. I was like, I don't know if this will really work. But once all the other pieces got moved in, it really came together. The inspiration for my office is Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. That is actually our home DVC resort when we go to Disney. And I just love the whole vibe. It's like a modern, rustic, but classy, well-traveled vibe, if that helps any. My bookshelf has always been, in my mind, the centerpiece of this space, and I love that the yellow just really brings out my bookshelf. I actually read these books. All these books have been read, and if they haven't been read, they are on this shelf because this is this year's books here. So everything else has been read. I have some travel things up there, but anything that I purchased just for this office, like within the past year and a half, 2 years, like it's specifically for here, I will link below. I do have a lot of things from Amazon. I have air plants instead of real plants. Well, these are real plants, but you can't really kill an air plant, and I have a pretty good green thumb. But I do have some air plants in here, my crystals, sand from the beach that my husband and I got married on or were honeymooning on. Yeah, so stay tuned if you like this type of video. I'll definitely keep posting them. This is just my office. My husband did his office. I recently had my closet professionally done. We had our pantry done, and we have quite a few more spaces to touch. On our list is definitely the loft area upstairs, the learning/craft room, titled the PCC by Pulte Homes. Not really sure what that stands for. And then we have our piano room. It needs to be, my husband's going to do that though. He has a really good idea for what he wants to do for that space. But I really want to paint our sunroom. But anyway, enough chit chat. Let's get to the video of this office remake.
Do you really think you might regret the color? Like, honestly?
When I was filming my last video, I'm yellow.
Shit, you are yellow.
In my brown shirt. Like, I put you in the test photo. I didn't sell
You're right.
The test photo.
Well, let's put you in the test photo then. You're right though. I didn't think about that. Hold that Louis Vuitton thing up next to your face. It's about the same color. What you think you look like on camera? Yeah, it is kind of in the same ballpark. Okay.
So I do want to test it. I'll do it on this wall. I only tested you in front of the color.
Yeah, I'm dark as these things, so.
I was thinking.
You gotta mix it. Put it right here. No. Pause here. I got you. This way. Back up a little bit. You were thinking what? Got a long time?
This is just the color. Look how good it looks on you, near you.
Go ahead, baby. You were thinking what?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I don't know what color I should have. I mean, green.
You gotta let it dry. Looks like it dries darker.
I'll take. One thing that I didn't really take into consideration of the office remake was unloading everything from the bookshelf and cleaning the room out so we could actually start painting. Looking back at this video, I noticed that I consumed a lot of caffeine during this whole process. I think there was at least 3 cups of coffee and maybe even 2 or 3 different Red Bulls. If you are thinking about painting a space, do not do what I did and tear the strips off in foot-long pieces, thinking that you are doing something great. This was very time-consuming and very unnecessary, and thankfully I learned the proper way to tape a room before ending this project. Just a little note, I was supposed to do this whole project myself, and looking back at this video, my husband did so much and he helped me so much with this project. In this part, he is actually a little irritated with me because I don't have shoes on and I'm trying to climb a ladder to tape because I'm just 5'1". You can see now that he took over this task and I'm about to start painting.
You gotta let it dry, man. You gotta let it dry. I know. Watch out.
No, I
Watch
still
out.
like it now.
Let me do it. Baby, you got some paint on it.
I did not do that.
Baby, I didn't do that. That's a roll. I didn't do that.
How do I fix it?
I have to wipe it off, I guess. You go in the hallway and see if you can get one of the cloths. And
You sure I did that, baby?
I promise you I didn't do that.
Using the paint roller was probably my favorite part of the project. It's oddly therapeutic.
Pulling it
Let me
up.
take all this off for now.
Yeah, we can take this off. I think this is a good, but see, I'm saying I can afford doing it.
No, I've got lots of stuff to record. Thank you. This, so it looks a little like not ready. Or did it drip? Is that drip?
It's drip. It's okay. That's gonna be covered anyway.
My sister introduced me to this Scentsy countertop spray. I call it the Lifesaver because you can pretty much get anything out of anything with this spray without destroying the fabric. It works amazingly on red wine. I typically do not work on Saturdays. However, there is always an email to respond to, or a file to touch, or a quick text from a client that I have to take care of. This video is only 20 minutes, but this project took hours. I look at this video and it's hilarious because a lot of time has went by before we even started the right side of my office. I am definitely happy that my husband purchased the trinket color and a flat paint because it was very easy for us to go back and fix those small blemishes and ugly parts basically of the wall without having to blend in large areas. And it just makes it look a little bit more professionally done, and we are definitely not professionals, so definitely go with flat paint on your first project. My husband taught me a really cool trick. If you are taking the outlet covers off of your wall, make sure that you use the blue tape to tape the screws to the outlet cover so you don't lose those tiny screws. This was definitely a lifesaver when it came time for me to reinstall all the covers in my office. Taking all of the books off of my bookshelf really gave me a chance to reorganize the books before putting them back on the bookshelf. I reorganized them by genre. I love nonfiction. I like self-help and business books. I also enjoy African American studies, Black history books, romance books, and a lot of sci-fi books. One of my favorite authors is Orson Scott Card, and the other one is probably Nicholas Sparks, just to name a couple. You can purchase my husband's book, The Curious Little Rocket, on Amazon. You can purchase it in hardcover or softcover, and it makes a great gift. By this time, I honestly was getting a little bit tired. It was getting later and later in the afternoon, and I had work to do, so I was just going to get my office done enough so I can tie up some loose ends and then restart the following day. To stay in line with the Animal Kingdom Lodge inspiration, it's only proper to have a zebra print rug in my office. One of my most prized collections of books are my father's guides to places that my husband and I have been together. I have books for Hawaii, Puerto Rico, Mexico, Disneyland, Disney World, Universal. The list goes on, but it is something that I always purchase before we travel to someplace new, just so I have an idea of things that I think that we would enjoy while we are at that location. I have had this foot massager for at least 7 years now. I remember purchasing it when I got pregnant with my daughter, and I still have it. It still works. I have broken a couple of little buttons on it and stuck them back on there, but it still works. And I wish I had a better way to organize all of my cords, but these little Velcro stick things work great for now. Once I got to this point of the project, I was a little bit scared because the yellow was very overwhelming to me. I felt like I needed some things on the wall, so the following day was really awesome because I finally started to add all of the finishing touches. To be honest, this is my first time ever using this device, this leveling device, and it's also my first time using a stud finder to hang anything on a wall. I typically just wing it, which is not good. So if you want to hang your items on your wall in a nice, beautiful way, definitely go with a leveler and a stud finder. I love how my husband just steps in and rescues me when I get stuck with something. I did not know how to hang these railings up properly, and so he came in and did that for me. So I'm very thankful for all of his help. One of the great perks of living in the Charlotte area is having a local Ikea store. There are tons of people who travel from very far to come to this Ikea. Definitely check it out if you are looking for inexpensive yet high quality items to decorate your home with. I keep all of my Louis Vuitton boxes whenever I purchase items because they make great storage boxes for my office supplies. So here it is, guys, the finished office. I absolutely love everything about this room. I love this space and I get a lot done here. Again, if you have any questions about anything that I used in my office, please leave those questions below, but I will try to tag different things that I purchased specifically for this space in the comment section below. Thanks, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.